a lot of Ghanaians were expecting the president to at least stand on a podium or give an interview to local media in concern with Stop Galamsey activities going on.
Yeah.
Yes. People were expecting him to say something about the Galamsey issues.
Yeah.
Stop Galamsey now, or even gives an order. Either to be in parliament to give this speech or whatever it is.
We're expecting him to ban the Galamsey.
Yes. During COVID, this man was everywhere.
Online.
Yes.
Fellow Ghanaians. I'm coming to your homes. Galamsey don't mean by fear.
Yes. And now, this Galamsey issues going on, the president has failed to
come into our
say
homes.
Something about this. And people are protesting, of which they are arresting some people too. Now, the president granted an interview to France 24, their English portal, yes. And he was saying something like he is not responsible for these people's arrest, but due to their
illegal actions or what?
Is it their misconduct?
Their misconduct, like their misbehavior and misconduct, and whatever they did, was illegal.
That led them to
whatever they did was illegal. That was why they arrested them.
Yes.
And he's trying to say
he's not responsible
for that. It's the judiciary. That's why he has set them up to maybe look into such cases.
All right. So let me read the story to you.
You read the story.
It was posted by Sika Official on X. President Nana Akufo-Addo has disassociated himself from the recent detainment of peaceful protesters in Ghana, emphasizing the independence of the judiciary. In an interview with France 24, he mentioned, when people misconduct themselves, it's for the court to deal with them, and that has nothing to do with the executive. Namibisa, executive, legislature, and judiciary, are they not connected? You watch the video.
Are you concerned about protest movements? We've seen a lot of protests. Some activists were arrested, put in jail. The opposition is saying you're trying to stifle dissent.
I'm not responsible for jailing people in Ghana. The courts in Ghana are independent institutions, and they have been all through this period of the Fourth Republic. People misconduct themselves and they're brought before court. It's for the court to deal with them. That's not a matter.
It has nothing to do about politics.
It has nothing to do with the executive. And their behavior is what lands them in problem with the police and with the courts. It's not the protests. How can the president, who himself, his political career was aided by leading protests, have problems with protests? I don't have problems with protests. And nothing is done in Ghana to prevent people from airing their views on anything.
So this is what the president said to France 24.
So he just want to say that he has put in the system in place, and therefore for this particular matter he is telling us that there is systems and the system must do their job.
And the funny aspect of it is, even that, he didn't say anything about the Galamsey.
The Galamsey, he's not going to say anything about it too. This Galamsey issue, the man is not going to say anything about it.
But
because it was, so here's the case that the time that he said he was putting his presidency online, was he fooling us or was he joking with us, or was he kidding, or
exactly, that's what
because this thing
meant.
Right now is even worse than when you said you wanted to put your presidency online, or when you did put your presidency online. And now that the thing has become worse, instead of for you to show action that yes, you meant what you said, right now, you are just on a look or whatever.
No, he said he's not responsible for these people.
That one there is for the protest.
No, you wait.
The guys
it's for the court.
Yeah.
But who appoint the Chief Justice?
Oh, the appointment in there is being done by the executive.
What? Is that the judiciary?
Yeah.
It's a separate institution.
Yeah.
Or independent. Then why don't you allow them to choose the Chief Justice? But rather you appoint them.
Addo will tell you that he has appointed you, all right, but Addo he will appoint, and that's the end. He's not having any interference with their dealings again. So he just do the appointment, just like maybe appointing the IGP. So after the appointment, and that's all. So, but you all know, say, so far as I've appointed you, I can have a say.
The three arms of government, don't they have any hand-in-hand connections? Like, don't they work?
Hand-in-hand, I'm quite sure say they'll be having some hand-in-hand connections. But maybe for the legislation, like the parliamentarians in there, I sure say we will vote for them. So the parliamentarians in there, I'm quite sure say the government, will not be having any upper hand on them, because that one it be with the citizens, where you go vote. So if you vote for you, fine, you go come parliament. If you no vote, you no come parliament. So me, the parliamentarians in there, I don't blame them much. But the ministers, where they handle that positions, I be them where the government appoint them.
But
so
upon the arrest, all you can hear is from the top.
Yeah, that one.
And from the top, whom are they reporting to?
The president, first gentleman of the land.
The president is the commander-in-chief for the armed forces. And the vice president also holds the police side.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. But here's the case. Me, I don't want to add a about meeting in this one, because on my just but lie. On my just so when president told to me yesterday.
Okay.
It's already
so everything is on Akufo.
Right, everything's on Akufo right now. I feel also praying it here. So right now, if we center everything,
on
capture
Akufo-Addo.
everything on Akufo-Addo. I don't know why I just say on Sweden. So it's not going to mind us.
See, right now, it's left with some few months
to elections.
He has nothing to offer Ghanaians anymore.
Yeah, that one.
That's exactly what
and
he's
at the end of the day too, he has nothing to lose. He's not going to lose anything. Because
unlike the first time or
the
second time that he was seeking for,
the time has been saved. The time that he was seeking, he can when they mount the platform, he come there, he will be pleading with Ghana for Mr. Montumame. And here is the case that this Ghana for now, he want to say any day won't and found by the time open point, you know why one month stage, one month platform, Ghana for Mr. Montumame. So these people are we were pleading right now. Yeah, you want to dream that boy, I was say one boy. These people we are pleading with, you don't get quality potable water to drink. I'm saying found. I don't blame what's every time maybe 8 years with review. So you have no problem with we Ghanaians again. You are not coming back to seek for whatever vote from us again. So you don't care. Whatever he's doing right now, no, it's just trying to tell us. He's just trying to tell us he doesn't care.
Yeah, the whole thing is like he doesn't care about any.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care
because you cannot grant interviews to local media, but you can grant interviews to foreign media.
Foreign one, yeah. That one they cannot corner him.
You cannot say anything about what is going on.
Saying he's not going to talk about it too. You see, even the very first day that they started protesting,
and you know
they issued 10 licenses to other whatever companies to go and mine. Even on the day of protesting, the Minerals Commission they issued 10 licenses to different companies to go and mine. Even on the day of protesting. So you should tell you that these MEP people are not serious with this Galamsey issue. And they are also afraid of losing votes from
because
this
any platform areas. That they get, all they talk about
so
is
they just want to tell you that right now the vote
and you see,
the vote is more important than the water the citizens will be drinking.
See, this Galamsey issue it has become a pandemic on Ghana and it's even serious than the COVID.
More than COVID.
Yes. But because with the COVID, always coming on national television, fellow Ghanaians. But with this Galamsey issue that it's destroying our water, let me say not destroying, it has destroyed our water bodies.
Everything.
Water bodies and farmlands.
Everything.
Now you cannot say anything about this.
Everything. It just came to notice that even yam being exported to UK were found they found these things in it, these heavy metals in some of the yams. Yes. So right now they are exporting the Ghana problem to UK. So that the Ghanaians over there too will be suffering. So at the end of the day, this thing is a global problem.
It's not something about Ghana alone. That
so they should do something and forget about the vote. Because me, for where I sit, I see that the most important thing for them is to win the vote. But this thing is serious. That is something that we don't have to politicize this thing. We need to put our the political party affiliation are not going to
somewhere
do that. They are not going to do that. Ghana. They are not going to do that if they are willing, and they will be able to do that. Like they have done it long time ago. This thing is just putting a ban. Is this still a problem? It came to a time during the COVID days, you were not able to even take torture. Like some places, like you were banned to to go to those places.
You remember these military people who came here?
Yes,
if you
they were deployed in town. If you fail to comply, they beat you mercilessly.
Yes.
So why are you not applying the same thing?
You can't do the same thing. Why?
Because of political interest. That's all. So that at the end of the day, they are not going to support anything banning or anything dropping Galamsey. No.
And it's high time that Ghanaians we need to at least.
So we the voters, we need to have to educate ourselves
and put this politics thing somewhere and consider the nation first.
It's going nowhere. So for us, they are all wearing their
because
political
these
party
people
colours.
that were
It's going nowhere.
arrested, they are all fighting for the betterment of Ghana. Although some people might think that yes,
They are from the
fighting
opposition. They are
Yes.
fighting for the NDC.
Yes, that is what they are saying.
That's the biggest problem right now. So we don't know how to solve problem.
But there are some people who have publicly declared that they belong to NPP, like Captain Smart and Co. But they are all in this thing.
Yeah, they have to
protesting.
fight.
Yes,
Because I don't
they are
really-
not doing this because of NPP or NDC, but because of Ghana.
Yeah. And although the water is not only one party will be drinking that water. The water,
All of us.
The water is in Ghana. So far as you live or you stay
Because,
in Ghana,
you see-
you drink some.
And
you
one
drink
thing
some.
they fail to understand is
It's
all
serious,
our
oh.
water bodies, they are connected.
Yeah, they are connected. Yeah, from even
So-
up to the sea.
Yes, somebody might think that the thing is happening in Western region. It can
Oh.
never get to the north or Greater Accra.
It can get
but
to
they
everywhere.
are all connected.
It can even exceed Ghana, my brother.
Exactly.
It can even exceed Ghana.
As
So-
long as it enters the sea.
Yeah, it's going. Yeah, that one nobody controls it. It
Yes.
will go and then to go. So this time around, Charlie, these people should put their political colors aside. And
Let's put the party affiliation and whatever we think about. Oh, this thing is good for some party.
right now,
somebody is doing this because of this party or that party.
right now, that's
It's
what's
not the
killing
best.
us. That's what is killing us. Is the political colors. That's what is killing us. Because we have MPP supporters who are supporting this, that they shouldn't ban it. They shouldn't ban it. The last time I had a information minister who was saying something like, hey, they should ban those people who are destroying the water. But don't they, wherever you do it, if you don't mind properly, it will still come back to the water.
And at the state that people are protesting, or let me say, our water bodies have been destroyed, that we are complaining against this galamsey, you are issuing certificate for other people to go and mine.
Yeah. 10 companies got their license on that day.
It's not 11.
I think 11 or 10.
Yeah, it's
I'm
11.
trying to be corrected. I think 10 or 11. Yeah.
Then they will come back and say unnecessary things.
So this
And
should
play
tell you
idle.
that they are not ready. They are not ready to stop that. They are not ready. So you should just try as much as possible.
So they don't think about the ordinary
No,
Ghanaian.
the other guy. Why should they think about you? They need money. They need monies to finance their campaigns. You, the ordinary Ghanaian, you can't give them that money. So those people that they can mine and bring out their cards, why not? They will use that card and invest in their campaigns. So that's our worry right now. That's the biggest problem right now. Is campaign over our water bodies.
All because there's no accountability.
Yeah, right now it's campaign over our water bodies, whether you like it or not. We have nothing
So
to say.
and there's this one NPP man, I don't particularly know that particular man's name, was saying that our water bodies have been destroyed already, but it's just few months. But just you cast
Was
your
it the
mind
one
back.
who was comparing who did it? The
It's
West
not that,
or what?
not that
okay.
MP, not him. Another man too
Okay.
had a platform saying that they are not going to stop the galamseys, not today
Yeah,
or
that's
tomorrow.
what I said. Because of the political vote.
Because they want
because
the
of the
vote.
vote. They want the vote. So right now, the argument they are making is if they go and stop them right now, they will lose drastically from there. And that one will
And
prevent them from breaking
is
the
it
eight.
one funny
So
aspect
the
too
most
is-
important thing to them right now is breaking the 8.
One funny aspect too is they said NDC brought people from China to come and do this
And I
galamsey.
said that one is politics.
And you live in a country where you hold the power.
Yeah.
NDC is in the opposition.
Yes.
You cannot do anything to stop this thing.
I
See,
said,
all
see, this
business
one-
arguments
this one
and
is
this-
dirty politics.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's what they do.
I've always been preaching that it's high time that we do away with these two parties, NDC and NPP.
For all we know, you've given them 16 years.
They are not
so
doing
this time
anything.
around, the 16 put together like around 30 something, and they are providing nothing better. So we should try different parties. But just like the other parties too are not having the mechanism and the organisms.
It's
and
just that we are not.
everything-
No.
Everything to do the thing and do the thing proper.
We've not given them the chance. That is why you see it that way.
Everybody, from the look of things, they are not also well prepared to receive that chance.
It's not that they are not well prepared.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
must
because
be in a better position
all
to
our
receive something.
mindset
If
is
your
on these
position-
two parties.
Yeah,
That is why.
And here is the thing that these two parties have been playing propaganda with our politics since from the 80s. So right now, there's nothing we can do about it. So the most important thing, like you said, if we are able to change from either MPP, if we are able to switch from either MPP or NDC to a different party altogether, maybe that one could have helped. Yeah, because I think that would be the best solution. Because if giving them 16 and they are all playing games with us.
Charlie, is too
they are all
bad
playing games with
because
us.
a lot of things that this government is doing, which is not favorable to Ghanaians.
Yeah. They don't
he
think about
seems
the
not
ordinary
to care.
Ghanaians. Yes.
From himself, the government, the president himself, and his
They only care when there's
members.
campaign. They only care when there's time to campaign.
So if you are watching us, this is Fresh Studios. So as I was saying, ringtone.
Yeah.
You see, these people, we need to ditch them. Okay.
So
Because
right now, the power is in our hands. So you and I. But here's the case. For the majority to understand that we need to ditch them. That's the problem right now. Because there are some group that maybe they would like to trigger the change, but there are some others there
are some places that they've already made it known that even if you put some party colors on goats,
yes,
they'll vote for it.
The goats. That's the strongholds.
You see?
Yes. So there are some places. Yeah,
they just don't.
They say
anything.
It's their bank. Some party will come and say this place is my bank. I don't want to mention any places. So here is the right now it has come to light
Upon
that
everything
we should change
happening,
these things.
The president is not saying anything. The vice president is not saying anything. Even the running mate for the vice president.
It's not going to say
this man is even worse.
He has told you that unless he becomes president, there's nothing he can do. So if you want him to do something, vote for him. Let him come into power before you can see action. And that one, we've heard it over and over and over again. These people, when campaign time, they will come out with a lot of promises. They will deliver none. So they
have nothing to offer.
I'm more interested in those people who have been swinging. Those constituencies where there's this swing kind of voting pattern. This time they shouldn't swing to NDC or NPP, but swing to a different
party.
Different party.
We should do away with these two parties.
Different party, not this MPP and NDC. Those that they have been swinging. The constituencies that they have been swinging. I beg. This time I don't swing for either of them. But you see, find someone.
The running mates of the vice president got a chance to be on the platform instead of this man to even say something about this ongoing galamsey. This man is rather accusing someone for preparing a curriculum that was made to teach students.
Is it an Apo guy?
LGBTQ blah 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 blah. Oh, Charlie.
This blame game. So
that man there. No, that
you're not breaking it.
If they have something to do, this man would rather put them back.
Yes, and there's nothing for them to do. You just want a new face, a new force. That's all. Probably.
If we want a new force, then why don't you go for the new force?
I don't want to campaign for anybody.
Yes, all right. No, we have a crowd on call to
so they are all new faces. Mm-hmm. So when I say new face, it's not about one particular person. It's not about what you are thinking about. They are all new faces.
Cheddar is there, and the others.
I don't want to mention
the others.
Yes, I say he to Hide. I say
yes,
it's last on the ballot paper.
Yes,
the Alan man.
It's number 13.
Number 13 is last on the ballot paper. So he's using the slogan as go and check your facts.
Wow,
he's there.
I'm not arguing with you.
No problem.
So this is what the president told France 24, and
he's not responsible
for the arrest of these protesters.
Yeah.
What do you think about his submission?
Yeah.
For him, his political career was aided by what? Is it this same protest?
Yeah.
So there's no way he is going to arrest someone. They have the air to do their.
He believes in something like that.
Yes.
That was what he was saying. He believes in something like that. But if you overdo it, then.
All right. So we are all suffering from these galamsey activities. Whatever you think it is best for Mother Ghana, let's put all our political affiliations somewhere and do something good that will benefit the next generation or even ourselves. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to leave your likes, comment, and also share to a friend. Thank you.